journey has affected them both physically and emotionally. The experience, they say, has been like a tribal initiation into manhood. They have been baptized by the forest, but still no Sasquatch.
And I've been warned time and again not to go into this area because a lot of people have gone in and haven't come out. Well, like anything else, you go in and find out why. Find out for yourself, then you know. It's not a matter of someone telling you. And we discovered that coming up along that river, for instance, it was like stepping back in a time machine. I think I've seen what this country must have looked like perhaps thousands upon thousands of years ago. Coming up over the top of that ridge, we found an area where berries are so abundant that we literally ate our way over the mountain. But when we crested that ridge and started down in this area, for the past few miles, the area took on another character. It took on a forbidding, foreboding,
how's this cigar? Temporarily halted on orders from the Forestry Service. The extreme fire danger has made logging too risky. The town of Cougar, which mirrors the lumber industry, becomes deserted. Day after day, the temperature touches 100 degrees. Morgan is warned the forests may be closed to everyone, including his researchers. But for now, the expedition is allowed to continue. Still, no rain in sight.
I saw Bob was located on the far right side of that mass of trees. It was large enough for me to see with the unaided eye.
John Crowder has seen something he can't identify on a ledge near the snow line of Mount St. Helens. A strange sense of fear had invaded his camp shortly before the sighting. It was a feeling no one could explain, like so many other things this summer.
Big enough to see. Well, you know of the gray Bigfoot that's been reported in this area, but also I think we should be aware that there are, I believe, mountain goat up. But you know, it gave us a new awareness, a new respect for wildlife, because the deer and the elk, bear, they live with it every day. But I am convinced, and I welcome anyone that is a skeptic on it to come along with me. I'm convinced that this area, there's no problem whatsoever for a creature like Bigfoot to live in almost a Garden of Eden without any worries about man. Very few men ever entered this area.
to those hairs that you sent out to the lab about a month ago?
Yeah.
I finally got a report back from the director of the lab on those. And he feels that those are human body hair from the lower extremities.
From the lower extremities?
Of course, it doesn't confirm absolutely, but it certainly is highly indicative.
Well, the circumstances under which they were found, is very well documented. And I think the chances of that being...
It was now civil. He parts on your hands leafy. One soft pussy. Stamps has a now, which vows me is not a little nausea up stam onesie. Maar hem is de familie fine up. Eerst net as mijn smelt, ze nek in de fury, mag ik ze niet gaan. Zelf van de zet bedan de andere dan de nacht. Of liefst mij die in nacht zit die in bezit dat je niet gaan. Alsof ik stelde die even stappen. Dus dus niet nou weer was het.
Harrison, what wouldn't want me about? Alright. There we shooting it up. Well, sort of. Harrison, girl from the forget the air does one you. Yes, it's time to get across.
Zit ze niet erbij in een moskap. Help skillig nou aan je lieve sorry. Als de wolfie weer horseback zit het even de heriefes nes neertsa. When you slap an alone, so it's dead when I often it got a in it must sneeze her off nosh.
Ja, die nou je de weer zien we van de schals weer. Zie je, Sam, asma. Ja, scout. Come on. Dit is goed. Maar zo boss up.
Jassen in de heroin. Let's. It's niet alles in de shit op skate. Of dat. Störser zijn er ook niet. Nou, weer bij ons terug, geef hem zelf. Al zijn ik om. Hier gibt man auf sich das durch noch Meister is bestehen. The tracks, screams, reports from loggers and residents. Morgan is convinced he's located a movement route for at least one family of Bigfoot. A movement route that goes straight through Ape Canyon. Named that in the 1920s, when a group of prospectors were attacked by vicious hairy apes. Ape Canyon is just beyond where John Crowder saw something large and gray. There's little relief from the scorching heat, and at this altitude, the thinner oxygen adds to the physical stress of the climbers. It's hard to describe the frustrations of having made the climb and finding little more than scuff marks. Morgan knows time is running against him.
I think that next to closed-mindedness, I think time is our greatest enemy. Most definitely time. The lumber industry is cutting into the forests. Man is moving in more on his snowmobiles and his trail bikes, his four-wheel drive vehicles. The Bigfoot has to retreat. Running a race against time, very definitely, it's a very pressing